Hello, my name is Heather Lee Cameron. I'm 30 years old. And I have endometriosis, or that's what they think anyway, the doctors. I'm also on AISH. And being on AISH is supposed to mean being covered for all prescription drugs, but apparently there are some that AISH won't cover despite us recipients being told that we're covered. So yesterday afternoon I went to my local OBGYN to talk about how I've been having severe pelvic pain and wondering if it was part of the endometriosis. I kept a pain diary since my surgery to check for cancer, the DNC, and I showed it to her and she said that the shots weren't working well. I've been taking Depo-Provera. And based on pain and bleeding, well, she surmised that the Depo wasn't working well, and so she said, let's try you on this stronger drug, which she calls the big guns, and it freaked me out a little bit, but you know what? I just want to be well. I just want to feel better. I want to be able to take a walk. A long walk, without pain, without suffering, without hurting. I can't even do that right now. At my age, I can't take a walk without hurting or getting easily tired. Do you know how much that sucks? Okay, so this drug, I can't remember the name of it, it's supposed to shut everything down there in terms of reproductivity and invite menopausal symptoms. And I'd also be on pills to study the severity of the symptoms, and you know what? I agreed. I just want to be well. So I took the prescription to the pharmacy and expected that they'd have it today so I could go and get it injected into me by a nurse at outpatient and start to feel better. Because I'm tired of not feeling better. Anyway, unfortunately, that is not the case for me. Got a call this morning from the pharmacy where I took the prescription, and one of the drugs is not even covered by AISH at all, which really makes me mad because AISH is supposed to cover all prescription drugs. It's part of the little benefits card that you get when you get your monthly check. As for the other drug, I have to make an application to see if it could possibly be covered by AISH. In other words, AISH doesn't care whether or not I'm healthy. They don't care. Do you know how discouraging that is? They'd rather have people sick and dependent than trying to rise above what they are. So the pharmacy said they phoned the doctor to see if I could get on a generic version of the same type of drug that could be covered, but there hasn't been any word yet. It's Friday. There probably won't be for a while. I mean, there's always the option of paying for the medicines myself, which I could probably do with some strict budgeting. But AISH should cover it. We're told in the benefits that it's supposed to cover all prescription drugs. So I shouldn't have to. It really just makes me mad that the powers that be in charge of AISH don't seem to care whether or not their recipients are healthy. I want to be well. I live a full life. I've got into education. I freelance. I volunteer. I do things with my day, but this endometriosis has crippled me. This drug that this doctor wants me to go on, it could help me a lot. It could give me my life back, but AISH will not cover it. AISH doesn't want me to be well. The government runs AISH, so the government doesn't want me to be well. Am I not important? Anyway, I can barely do anything some days because of this endometriosis, and I'm all for just being on a drug that could make me well, lose a little bit of weight, because this sickness has just brought on the pounds so much, and I want to be able to go back to a physical routine where I can just stay healthy, and I eat extremely healthy, so I don't know what's going on. I'm 30. I want to live a productive life. but my body's not behaving, and I can't get what I need to help me because of the government, because of AISH policies. I don't know what's going on up there, but fix it. You say you want to help people, then why won't you help me? I mean, the government throws so much money around to other programs and people, but what about those with disabilities? Why not raise the rate or increase the benefits so that all prescription drugs are actually covered? You don't get how debilitating it is to be 30 years old and not be able to live a full productive life because your body doesn't do what you want it to or what you need it to. It slows down and it's a real burden. I'm on AISH not because I'm extremely disabled. I have a social disability called nonverbal learning disorder, and I've got a touch of ADHD, which was not properly diagnosed till 2011 because mental health really wasn't talked about much when I was a kid. It was still a very much taboo subject, but it's gotten better, but I still wasn't diagnosed till well in adulthood. And I got on AISH because I was fired as a dishwasher because I didn't go fast enough, and I mean, that's humiliating. I can't even keep a dishwasher job because according to the people that were in charge of that restaurant, I couldn't keep up. I was too slow. And then they lied on my ROE and said that I quit so I couldn't get unemployment. How screwed up is that? I don't have the ROE anymore, but that's what it said. It said quit, not fired. But I won't get into that. The social disability makes finding and keeping a job difficult, but I volunteer, I give back to the community. I don't sit around and do nothing on my money. I do things. I want to live, I want to thrive, I want to be well. I have a college and university education. And both work and volunteer experience. Without these drugs, I mean, I don't want to pay for them myself. I'm on AISH, so they should be covered. I don't want to pay for these drugs myself. These drugs will make me feel better, but then I'll be out so much money. How is that fair? When they're supposed to be covered and they're not. Governmental policy is barring me from getting what I need, what is promised to me as a recipient of AISH. According to the benefits. Benefits say full prescription coverage, and it's not being done. I mean, the government doesn't care about people with disabilities as much as they want people to think they do. I do lots of good. Am I not valuable to the province? There's so much of me beyond my disability. Am I not valuable enough that you can invest some money into helping me become well? The province can sure afford to help me become well by covering what they promised to cover through AISH, but they don't want to. Why don't you care about me, Alberta? There is so much more to me than my disability, and I want to show it to you, but I can't until I get what I need to feel better. Please help me. I mean, I need this medicine. I want to try it and see if it'll help. There's no guarantees, but at least trying may give me a chance of feeling better. So why can't you cover this for me and help me? Like the AISH Benefits promise. Please help me. Thanks. Bye.